oblique, brush knees and push forward. So come back, and from our previous move, we were doing a cross hand. And a point you know, as we were standing up, we are still having a solid leg on the right and empty leg on the left. So even though it is standing position, you are still in a 100 and 0. Okay? Now dropping your wrist by dropping the elbows. Okay, so I'm not doing this. Okay, I'm just notice that this cross, this shape did not move. I'm just sinking the elbows. So I was looking through under this triangle here, and the intersection was just in front, above my eyebrows, or where the third eye is, so I can see, and then sinking the elbows here. Your intersections of the wrist is now in front of the throat, so you are dropping through this center line. Okay, and now you can see, you'll be able to see above this triangle. Right hand in the front, left hand in the back. Still standing, but you are more like standing 100% on your right leg and 0 on your left leg. Now, rotate your right hand and sit at the same time. So that your back of your right hand is pointing forward. And also, when you make the rotation, your left hand and right hand are still connected. So you're connected, so they're touching and they're rotating. So you should feel the stickiness of the skin, and it'll be useful in Tai Chi application. So even you practice by yourself, your sense will give you the stickiness. Now, raise your left knee and see how I also rotate my left hand, so it's kind of like facing forward, the palm facing forward. But now, as I release, I also slightly rotate my hip, so getting ready to the 45-degree motion, which is pointing southeast. Yeah, every time I have to do this because in English it's southeast, but in Chinese it's east-south, so I have to do that all the time. Okay? So let me do it again. So you're getting ready to chop, and your left leg is ready to step up, and you see how I'm sitting on my right leg all the time, and then chopping, and the leg out at the same time. So you see your right hand from there onward, it stays. So they're going 45 degrees that way, your hand chopping 45 degrees that way, and from this point, your hip is turning 45 degrees this way, which is southeast. Just like as you're doing your normal斜摟腰步. And also a reminder that as you open the leg, the left step, the heel should be 1 foot apart in the southeast direction. So if I start that way, see, it should be now become 1 foot apart. So as you do the 斜摟腰步, you'll be 1 foot apart. So one of the exercise that you have to do is you have to measure the step width as you have rotated and you have changed the facing direction. Then it will be the same as the 摟膝拗步, which is push back, push down, and then toes down. Pressing downward, leaning on your left shoulder, looking at the 45 degrees angle, and then rotate your hip, brush knee, and push forward. Now, both of your toes should be pointing southeast. Your body is facing southeast. Brush knee, your left finger pointing southeast with palm pointing downward. Your right palm pushing forward. Okay. Some people have the tight forearm, so try as much as you can. 45 degrees will be good enough for beginners. If you can, try to raise your fingers up more so you get more stretching, or more stretching at this side of your lower wrist, or the downside, so your palm side of the wrist. Okay. So let's do it again.